What I'm doing today is I'm flushing the black tank on an RV. Black tanks, the bigger crampers, so when you take a cramp, it goes to your black tank. This is a 2008, and I don't think it's ever been done. So we're going to see how bad it is. It's been pretty good, actually. Not exactly anything I expected. Well, hell. Why is that not? Things right, it turns out to. So there's sensors inside the tank. You can push a button on the inside and see how full it is. And as things get aged, they tend to get dirty and not work right. There's a lot of things that's going to help clear up. So ideally, you will know what size your tank capacity is. And you'll use this gauge, it's leaking everywhere, to put the appropriate on it. And we're about to search how much water should go in this. And whenever the water starts running out pretty clear, take it off, you're done. What is the blank tank water capacity on a 2008 Lexington by River Forest River? $35 gallons. Clear you out. Good. Average total. Let me reset. 0. Close the bottom. We put in about 25 maybe. I don't think it should go all the way to the top. You don't want to flood the inside. Anyone out there in the RVing? Anybody have an RV? Anybody want an RV? Looks like we got 3 gallons in. I may run inside and see how it looks inside. I've never done this on this camper before. Make sure nothing's flooding. Back in the flesh. shows to be 1/3 full at 6 gallons, 7 gallons, 35-gallon tank. I think 7 times 3 is like 21. So that's not really a third full, it's kind of less. So we're going to try to get the sensors cleared off so they can work better. And go from there. 9 gallons. $10 that should be a third full. Miss Ruth, are you in Texas? If you're in Texas, I can help you out. I'm in San Antonio. It does take some setup money to get all this stuff to do it. 14 gallons should be close to half. Let's go see what this thing is inside. Well, depending on what's more accurate, we got 14 gallons here and 2/3 full in there. To be honest, the RV industry is not a pristine and precise industry. And Florida, there's a lot of folks in Florida that can help you out. Of course, it does cost, but it's probably worth it once they're done. I mean, it's unfortunate that so many things in the RV and camping world is just about greed and taking money. Like buying a brand new one and then it breaks and they can't do anything with it for 7 months because it's in a repair shop. That's when they should buy a used one. Yeah, they're expensive, you know. If you catch someone that's actually in the RV park, if she's in one or nearby, they could probably waive the initial fee of getting there. But if I was in Florida and we were close, I would do it for probably a lot less than those other people. 18, try 20 and see what we get. You know what, let's just pump it now. Let's just see what we got now. So the goal is to get pretty fresh, clean water. Now this is a 2008. I don't know if this has ever been done before. I don't know if the previous owners used it very much. It's got 64,000 miles on it, and I put on maybe 1,500 myself. So this tank is relatively clean for what it is. So the one thing about RV work and RV techs, the place I went to is in Athens, Texas, and you go there and you're trained to work on the RVs. You're trained how they work and everything about them. I'm a certified RV inspector. So if someone's buying an RV, I would go through it with a fine-tooth comb and try to find anything wrong with it that can be fixed, repaired, or replaced before they sign on the dotted line. Because once you sign in an RV place, you know, they've got you, and you're in it legally, and you're not going to get out very easily. And then it's up to them if they want to fix anything or not. So many of the people that go through the RV school are retired, and most of those people some do it for a business and some do it for their own education. So you might find somebody if you look deep enough, and I'll tell you how to in a minute if you're still there. Is you'll find maybe a retired person is just doing something on the side every now and then, and they'll probably give you a great price. And what you want to do is go to rvhelp.com and look for a tech, and I think you can narrow it down to tank cleaning and start calling. You might find someone that's retired, sitting in their house watching TV, kind of bored, and just want to go do something. And then you got the other techs that are out, 16 hours a day as fast as they can, making all the money they can. So not everyone in the RV field is out to make a lot of money. Ruthless Ruth, are you still there? I'm making this live video so I can go back and edit it, download it, and make a regular video. I did not know that between 17 and 20 people will want to watch me clean out a tank. Good to know. I'm going to have a video coming out soon about the ladders on the back of those RVs and why you should not trust them all that much. You would think so. They feel sturdy. When you grab one and shake it around, not so much. I hope my gallon reader is accurate. Putting in 22 instead of 12. I did test with a 5-gallon bucket though. Let's go see how we look inside. One third. I'm being sequestered to the backyard. Yeah. 8 people with me. How's it? 8 people doing? Oh, Amanda Brown trouts are gone. I already caught them all. Actually, this one was pretty good. I mean, for the age, 2008, I don't think anyone ever really used it. Well, I got news. This thing says 20 gallons. Gemini said this is a 35-gallon tank. I think Gemini's wrong because it is to the top. Whoa. Come back here. You gotta do further research on the size of this tank. 20 gallons is over full. I pushed the toilet plunger, the toilet valve thing to flush, and it came blowing up. So I guess it was going up the vent pipe. But nothing's in the floor, so we're good. And that's it. Clean water out. The sensors work again. They showed 1/3, 2/3, and full. And when it showed full, it wasn't lying. It was really full. That's it for the black tank, folks. I'm going to do the gray tank later, and I understand the gray tanks are usually worse than the black tanks. Doesn't make sense, but that's where food goes and body hair goes from the shower and everything else. So, you guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. When I figure out how to stop this live stream. Figure out how to do X. All right, folks. Thanks for watching.